Hey everyone, it's Emily and welcome to my channel. Today I'm building a house for laundry day stuff that only hardly uses laundry day stuff at all. And I did this mostly because I had this entire house built and I was just going to do it like a base game and cats and dogs type of thing. And then I realized that I wasn't going to have a video that incorporated laundry stuff until like days after it released. So I decided to add an extra room to this house and make it like a little laundry room. But like I said, other than the laundry day stuff, this house, that's what I was about to say, this game. But anyway, this house is just base game and cats and dogs, and then one room of laundry day stuff. I put a few clutter items and like a rug and some chairs on the front porch, but obviously if you don't plan on getting laundry day stuff, you can just switch that out. And I figured that this house would be like good even if you weren't getting laundry day stuff and didn't really care about having a laundry room. You can just make that like a skill building room. And yeah, or you could even just like knock down the walls because it made the kitchen really small when I put in the laundry room. So you could always just knock the walls down and like rearrange the kitchen. And there isn't a very big dining table in this house, even though it is a 3-bedroom house. And I'm imagining that like 4 to 5 Sims live here, depending on if you have 1 or 2 parents. And then there's kind of like a teen room and then a child room for 2 kids. So 4 to 5 people are living here. And I'm pretty sure there's only like 3 actual dining chairs in the dining room. Well, it's not the dining room, it's just like shoved in the kitchen because it's a pretty cramped house. But yeah, I wanted to build like this isn't that big of a house, but like I wanted to build a family house that had more bedrooms and was still 1 story because I personally like playing in 1-story houses that are kind of smaller just because it's easier to keep track of your Sims. And I like building houses like that too, because even though I don't think I'll be using this house, but I figured that I can't be the only one who likes playing in single-story homes, and someone out there who has cats and dogs and the base game will get some use out of this house. So yeah, I actually messed up quite a few times in putting in items from other packs, but in between finishing the house and then I finished it a few days ago, basically, but I just had the laundry room left to do because laundry day stuff came out yesterday yesterday in general, because I'm recording this the same morning that it's about to be uploaded, which I don't usually do. But anyway, you saw that I just put Spa Day wallpaper on there. That changes to some light blue siding that's base game. But yeah, I struggled a little bit with kind of forgetting that was my goal a few times. And I used some things from other packs, but I did go in and switch them out before I went in and did the laundry room. I just double checked. If you are ever trying to build something and you want to use less packs so that more people can download it, type of thing, you can always just save the house to your library. And then once you do that, when you go into the house and the details and stuff in your library, not your gallery, so it's not public yet, it's just like on your computer, it will tell you which packs you've used. Because I know a lot of people like that I've seen on YouTube will build houses and say they only use certain packs, but they don't. And it's because they just didn't bother to check, which I don't know, maybe they don't realize that you can do that, but you can. Surprise. You can just go in yourself and figure out if you actually use the packs and then fix it if you care that much about making houses accessible to people. I don't know. That's kind of one of my biggest pet peeves, but it's fine. We're not going to rant about that too much. This is kind of random, but it snowed here last night where I live, so that's interesting. There's snow on the ground outside. Was not expecting that. We had like predicted a winter, what do they call it? I feel like they call it like a winter weather advisory or something because I live in Georgia, so we all freak out whenever it snows. But yeah, I was not expecting it to actually snow because it was supposed to start snowing when I was coming home from class last night, and it was like hardly raining. So I was like, there's no way it's going to snow. It totally snowed. And my school actually canceled class for the day because of a very, very minor amount of snow. I'm sure there's probably ice on the road or something too, which is usually why they cancel stuff like that. And I'm sure they're probably like the government buildings downtown and stuff closed. So that usually means the schools are going to close too, because they just do whatever the government buildings do. And yeah, didn't think that classes would be canceled today. Doesn't really matter for me because I only have class on Tuesday and Thursday. Today's Wednesday. So doesn't matter at all. Like this week was Martin Luther King Day. Well, this week was Martin Luther King Day. Monday was Martin Luther King Day. That's this week for me. But school is always closed for that, and it didn't affect me because I have no classes on Monday. So that was just a fun little regular week for me, I guess. I have Monday and Wednesday off this week, and it affects me like literally not at all. Okay, it's fine. That's why, okay, here's a pro tip. If you're in college or like university and you get to pick your schedule in the fall semester, I don't know, just look at, if you're in the US, probably in your fall semester, you're going to want to put more of your classes on Mondays, because at least for my school, like, or any school that I've ever attended, we always have 2 or 3 long weekends where we get a Monday off. So if you make your Mondays, like you have 4 classes on Monday, but then the rest of the week you might only have like 2 or 3 classes every day, then you're going to get those 4 classes off more often than days where you don't have as many classes. So that's just a fun little tip. But during the spring semester, it doesn't matter for me at all, because the only holidays we get are Martin Luther King Day that already happened, and then we get a spring break for a week, but that's it. In the spring, we don't get any other holidays, which kind of sucks, actually, but it's fine. That's one thing that I really hate about spring semester. I used to love the spring because my birthday is in April, and the spring would make me think of my birthday, but now when I think of my birthday, I think of, oh no, it's almost finals time, I want to die. So that's what college has done to me, but it's okay. Part of why now, whenever I do these builds, here I go, I'll just talk about the build. Why not? But whenever I do builds where I'm only using certain packs, I really like to include cats and dogs in them now, because first of all, great clutter. Second of all, I feel obligated to put in pet food bowls in every house that I build, because I love pets, and I just assume that everyone else does too and wants to have pets. So there's that. And then also the columns that came with cats and dogs are like a million times better than any of the base game columns. So I like to use those a lot. And I put in some of the get together columns, like the regular square ones around the house, and I delete those towards the end of this video. They'll be gone. I don't think I deleted them on camera, but this is what I'm talking about, where we only have 3 dining chairs, but it's because I tried to make like a faux bench thing with the window. I don't know, I think it looks nice, but not very functional. So there's that. And also, I usually do very open concept floor plans for my living room and kitchen and stuff, but I wanted to mix it up with this house and close the kitchen off completely. And like I said, this house isn't very big, even though it's for like 4 to 5 Sims. So I didn't have room for a full separate dining room that I was originally planning on doing. But I also liked the outside of the house so much, I didn't want to mess with it just for the sake of the dining room. So yeah, we sacrificed to that a little bit. But if you don't plan on getting laundry day stuff, or haven't gotten it yet, and you aren't sure if you're going to, or you're waiting for a sale or it to come in a bundle or something, you can always just bulldoze those walls and make that into a dining area over there where the laundry room is, through that door by the sink. And I never do this, but I decided to use that standalone sink in the kitchen instead of putting it in one of the counters, since this is such a small space. But I thought it was really cute, and having the shelves over it with the sink clutter was nice. I don't know, I liked that. I thought that was fun. Oh, wait, oh man, I should not have been talking about the build too much, because I realized that I started recording, okay, here's the thing. When I do voiceovers, I have to pick a spot in my sped up version of the build, and then I have to start playing. Well, I have to start recording, then I have to start playing it, and then I have to kind of cut out the little bit of when I was just waiting to start playing the build. But I started playing the build a few seconds in, so my things that I'm talking about probably don't line up too well with things that you're seeing on the screen. That was an oversight on my part. Whoops, I just looked over, and I realized that I clicked 5 seconds into the video, so good job, Emily, you're on a roll. But it's fine. It's 7:30 a.m. for me right now when I'm recording this, so I think that I can use that as my excuse. Maybe I'm still tired. I don't know. I'm not really tired, though. I don't know why I'm trying to make excuses. It really doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. And I can't be bothered to re-record this because this video needs to go up today, which is why I'm recording it so early. But I've started waking up really early, between 5:30 and 6, partially because I have a class at 9:30, and if I don't get up early and leave my house early, I'm not going to get to class on time because of traffic and stuff. So I've just decided to wake up even earlier, just for fun. Not really for fun, but more so just so I can be productive in the mornings and not just run out the door to go to class and be super tired because it's the only day that I'm waking up early. So weekdays, I am on the 5:30 to 6 a.m. schedule of waking up, but yeah, we're gonna get through it. Oh, I did not realize, I don't know why, like obviously I know that table is from Parenthood, but for some reason it just looks so base game to me because it has those same color swatches as a lot of the base game kids stuff that I didn't even realize that was not base game. So we end up changing that out I changed it out for a Don't Wake the Llama table, and then I saved it and checked my packs again, and I was like, what did I use from Get Together now? I deleted all the columns, and then it was that table because I used a Don't Wake the Llama table. So that was kind of silly of me, but I can't remember what I put there. Ooh, I put like a little fishbowl and what's it called? Like the elements rack, just because I want it to be I want it to be a little game space for kids, but then I was like, well, it can just be like a fun little fish area. And I don't know, that's what I was thinking, but yeah, it's fine. Oh, wait. Oh, I put in some desks that were from Parenthood too, like the one tile ones. I really wish we had one of those in the base game. I wish they would have given us at least one of those options as like a free update type of thing. I know that's like probably not going to happen, but I wish that they had. I also used the City Living one tile desk, if you know what I'm talking about, with like the bookshelf built into it and stuff. But I switched all the desks out off camera, and I think everything still looks fine. It's okay. It's not what I wanted, but it's fine. It's good enough. And oh, now we're working on the teens room though. So that's exciting, and don't really have much to say about it. Oh, I imagined that the teen would be the one with the dog though, because I thought maybe it would be kind of like a family pet, but they got it when the teen was a child, so it's always grown up with him. I don't know. I was imagining like a teenage boy and two daughters. They don't necessarily have to be the same age, the daughters that are sharing the room. I just thought they would be like closer in age than their older brother. So yeah, that's my family dynamic living here. But obviously I feel like kids' rooms are the easiest to redecorate. Like a lot of times I feel like if you download a house, I mean, I don't really know. I guess when I used to download houses, sometimes I would redecorate the master bedroom, but if I was more focused on playing the family, I would probably just fix the kids' rooms to suit the types of personalities of kids that I have, and then I might just leave the master bedroom decorated as is, depending on what my Sims were like, you know, and like the vibe of the house that already was built. I don't know. But ooh, I popped in some chairs though in the master bedroom because I thought that maybe they would want their own little reading area, because the living room is kind of crazy. Like there's the TV and the fireplace and stuff, but there's also a lot of kids' toys just kind of all over the place because they do have 3 kids, and I'm sure their kids invite friends over all the time, and they just have lots of stuff everywhere, kind of hard to keep organized. So yeah, we gave them their own little reading retreat. I don't know. And oh, I ended up, when I fixed that desk that I realized was not base game, I made it so that I extended that wall with a half wall, and then I put in, okay, you can see it now with the desk that I put in. You'll see it more in the screenshots, but we're working on the laundry room now. Very exciting. I am so excited to use all these new items and do like a proper laundry room build, because this one was kind of hard since it's literally in the middle of the house and I had to put the walls down to see what I was doing and stuff. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty good, and I'm excited to use more of the items in it. So yeah. Oh, I almost used a thing from Parenthood. Did I use anything from another pack? Oh no, I'm gonna have to check again, but it's fine. I'll figure it out. Is any of that clutter? I don't think it is. No, I think that's all base game clutter. I think we're good. I think I'm good. And ooh, I like that broom and dustpan a lot. I don't know why, but it just makes me happy. It's like such realistic clutter. I'm so excited for all the clutter. You don't understand. I can't wait to build like a cute little cottagey home with all the stuff. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you don't mind my rambling too much, and hope you're having a great day. Have a great day. Have a great week. I don't know, whatever. Thanks for watching. Bye.